play the guitar is like you learn chords and things like that. Is the beginning of learning to play the drums just like learning how to hit a drum correctly?
That's a big part of it. What I actually did was for several months before I even got the kit, I just had a practice pad and I just played on that for like 3 months just to get down kind of the muscle memory, you know? And then it's about learning like basic beats and just kind of like how you can kind of freestyle with that. So I like that better than trying to learn a guitar because I didn't want to have to read anything.
That's based. That's actually so based.
Yeah. All right.
So what we're seeing here was a character change. Is that correct, Quay?
So I think we're on a new. I know. Oh, from.
Is this a different set?
I think we are on a different set here.
Oh, I thought was that last game 3? Was I not keeping count correctly? Am I dumb as a sack of bricks?
Now you're the one who needs to.
Now I'm embarrassed and blushing and embarrassed.
That's all right. But it looks like they're kind of running away with this. There's this guy.
So this is West Coast Winners semis right now.
Okay.
And I know that off the top of my head, and production did not have to tell me that because I know what I'm talking about.
We got GreenPoo and BrutalRattle.
And we're playing with a Luigi. We got a Luigi in winners finally. Oh.
I played GreenPoo in round 1 of BoatBash, and they're pretty nasty. Let me tell you. Luigi's a tricky character to play.
Luigi is a tricky character.
They're slippery. They slide.
They're slipping and sliding. They got their recovery is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Is like being able to edge guard Luigi. It's kind of an art. It's a little tricky. They got that misfire and like I don't really know what it looks like on Falcon's End.
But Falcon is gonna take that down.
Nice.
Are you hearing? I might have to put my headphones on. I hope we're not hearing background noise on my end right now. I will also be talking.
Oh, I might need to. Alright, game 2. Here we go.
Okay, a quick stock.
Got like a wild knee. Then I'm flying. I don't know if I like this counter pick. Just because I feel like GreenPoo would want more room to recover, but with these short blast zones. Like
yeah. Because he can just rocket across so much of the empty expanse.
Yeah, but I'm not going to pretend to know the inner workings of Luigi's matchups, so.
Maybe it's a smaller stage, right? Like the stage itself is a little smaller. And so they can just do that super slide so quickly from one end to the other. And they just like that.
They want to be able to kind of prevent Falcon from running around so much. That's a big advantage of Falcon, being able to get in and out of these kind of like reactable zones really, really quickly.
But it doesn't really look like it's helping too much. That's going to be 2 quick stocks. Finally pulling one away from Cap there. But, oh, man. Just BrutalRattle just kind of whacking and thwacking at the moment.
Getting a lot of mileage out of that missing tech.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Louis desperately wanting to stay in neutral. Oh, mischarge or discharge? A misfire. That's that's the word for it.
Okay, let's see if we can.
Okay.
Oh,
wait. You're kind of schmoving. Ooh, that tilt.
Just walling him out with a forward tilt.
Oh. Was that did they manage to hog the ledge there, or was Luigi just too far down to grab? Because it looks like they rolled away and there was...
Yeah.
They didn't do it like at the right time.
Yeah, I think just hogging the ledge there.
It must be.
Ooh, what a...
Oh, slap! but Cap's still in it, but not going to be able to recover. Okay. So much slide. Holy cow. That has to be, what kind of inputs do you have to do a super slide like that?
He's so slippery, but if you ASDI down with the C stick and DI away, that's usually how you can kind of get a thing like that. All right.
Okay.
Let's go to game 3 here on Battlefield. Able to get a follow-up on the platform. Got him in the corner. How are we doing? Putting the pressure on GreenPoo here. And then backs away.
Maybe is it a patience? How important would you say patience is when you're kind of your back's against the wall, right? Like when you're down 2 games and you want to get back so quickly that maybe you start, misreading or acting a little too quickly and not getting the actions that you want in. If you can just slow the game down itself, I feel like GreenPoo can just fully come back. I was trying to say something serious there, and then I read the name GreenPoo. It feels like it threw me off at the end.
It can be a little hard. I get what you're saying. I think, yeah, I mean, when you're backed into a corner, your options become super limited. And so, like, I think, especially like Captain Falcon, they're going to be looking for those panic options, those like double jumps, trying to wave dash out of the corner. And like, that's where, you get kneed in the face or you get caught with a stomp or something like that. So, it can be scary, and BrutalRattle's like doing a really good job of picking their spots. They'll like get an opening, but when they see that they can't continue it, they'll back out and kind of try and reset neutral, which is really smart. They're not pushing their luck, and it's really allowing them to kind of whittle this lead away. Because with the nature of Falcon, they can, once they get the right opening, they can just be so explosive. So they're not overextending. They're picking their openings well.